Fergie.
What's up, MP?
Feeling like I'm out the Fergies. Ooh, ooh.
All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it
How
in.
about
Win
you
on
beat
3.
my dick? Call me a good boy.
1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go. Feeling you, MP.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. 2 NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been 2 of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, pounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Love in at the 5 spot.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
This James on the wing. Outside Vanderbilt. Offline with a 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Ingram. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
To the inside. And slam dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Fox the pass to MP. Now Ingram. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fox, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Doncic. Love a screen on Fox. Here's Doncic. Rebound San Antonio. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Pass to Vanderbilt. James outside. Let's go with a three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Fox, the pass to MP. Now Wembanyama. Off with the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Down low. Here's James. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. James has got 11.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
4 on the clock. And it's Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fox, and he drains the quick shot. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And there's James from the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
To the right side. Back to MP. Outside Ingram. To the left side wing. Here's Fox. Plenty of space. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Fox has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, I dirtied my own.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Doncic. James, right side. James double teamed. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Vanderbilt against Ingram. From 12 feet. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Throws it up high. And it's James with the jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Spurs lead by 3. Wembanyama, pass to MP. Wembanyama, screen on James. And here's MP from outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
And it's James with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know
they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now, here is James. Again, the miss by James. From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Back to Alexander Walker. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ingram on the wing. The 3 is up. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside Love. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Clark, we're starting to close in on the midway point of the season. How do these players pace themselves for what's ahead?
You know, Brian, it's interesting. You've prepared to play a long, grueling season, so the guys are in great shape. But I think the biggest thing is to be smart about how you play, how you practice, and how you take care of your body. I think when you get between the lines, you're going 100%. How you manage the stuff off the court is really the key. Working hard, but smarter is the key to being able to be at your best late in the season.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Fox, that's good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Doncic passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Vassell. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
MP left side. Sohan right side. Fox outside. MP with it. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Count it.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
From deep, here's Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 5 points.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Pass to Fox. Beyond the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Doncic with it. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He finished with 47 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game.
I don't know how that guy's averaging 12 points.
Blazing.
Has to connect. Here's Tice. Doncic outside.
I'd be surprised if the team don't want to trade for him.
The shake. Sohan with a rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Now MP. Give him 8. Now Fox. Here's Roddy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. San Antonio on top, up by 16. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been
What
dialed
am I
in from
supposed to
deep.
do? What is his... Hold on, bro, because now I'm going to get pissed off. What's his skill set? Put away pitch, dominant pitcher, control artist. I feel like I might need...
And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over James. The shot by Ingram, no good. Lakers trail by 13. Inside. Rebounded by Ingram.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's MP. Back to Ingram. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from James. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. San Antonio leading by 13. Pass to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Ingram's got 13.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through
I
contact.
still don't know why Toronto
He's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now, here is James. Covered by Ingram. The kick out to Milton. Here's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fox finds MP. Ingram with the ball. Back to MP. Fox outside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Castle.
No way. What a
5
play.
points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. 19-point game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
We got like 3 players that can ISO.
DiVincenzo against Fox. DiVincenzo, the pass to James.
Aaron Fox can ISO. Wendy can ISO.
James, a screen on Fox.
Stephon Castle can ISO.
Back to James.
Maybe he'll get on ISO back.
Pass to connect. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Connect's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of
Yeah,
credit.
see, he can't
He's committed
I don't
to
know.
being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
James double teamed. Tice outside. Pass to connect. Fires the three. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Spurs lead by 16. And here's MP from outside. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Fox against DiVincenzo. Now James. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
I just wanted to give LeBron a hug. That's
a
all
brain fade. I don't know where that came from.
I wanted to let him know
Just
who
lost
his
sense
daddy
of time and the situation.
The Spurs making
I
a switch
wanted to
here.
let him know who his
Alvarado's
daddy
checked in.
was.
Nice
Oh my
work
God.
inside from James.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Ingram. Back to MP. To the paint. Out to the right wing. And here's Ingram. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
DiVincenzo, the pass to James. Rebound by San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Back to Ingram. Takes a three. Gets the 3-ball to go. Ingram's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real
It's
threat
LeBron
to
versus
knock down
Ingram
these
at
corner
this
triples.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now, here is James. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Fuck it, let him ISO.
Ingram against James. Left side Ingram. Rebounded by LeBron.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Love a screen on Ingram. Over Ingram. That one rolls around and rims out.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Lakers trail by 19. To the middle. Pass to connect. Fires the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Wembanyama. Pass to MP. From deep. Knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Roddy comes in for Brandon Ingram. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Connect. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a...
So it's San Antonio looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Hey, yo, what the fuck does that mean?
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Why do you hate me? That I hate you.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Fox powers it home.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 19. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. James has got 22 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's MP. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to MP. Right side Ingram. Back to MP. Spurs need to get one up here. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Love's got...
Solo, I love you.
Got rebound number 7 tonight.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Down low. Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 23 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
You're not him. Oh my God.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Fox the pass to MP. Ingram on the wing. James against MP. Ingram with a screen on James. Back to Ingram. Over Vanderbilt. And the shot no good. A bit short. Lakers trail by 20. James up top. Covered by MP. Back to James. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 27.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
MP, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Ingram. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
That That free throw, good from Ingram. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Pass to Castle. Here's MP. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Screen by James. And a miss there on the triple.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Right wing. The three from Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance. Wembanyama's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Love. To the left wing. James with the ball. Covered by MP. James. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Ingram. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They're just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
But you laying on my balls, yeah, baby. You licking on my balls. Can I get a prawn? Can I get a prawn? No, the fuck I can't. Yes, I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft. Kill myself in Minecraft. Kill myself in Minecraft. Yeah, she said do the suicide doors, do they open? Not for you, your whole tell you like Dumbledore, bitch.
Vanderbilt, the pass to James. Over MP. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And here's Doncic outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. MP with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Wembanyama, pass to MP.
Guys, have you done this?
Inside. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game
have
long.
You done this one
Things
before?
just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Doncic. It's James on the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Alexander Walker's got 8.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Pass to MP. Left side Ingram. Vanderbilt with the block. Doncic outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Love finds Doncic. Pass to connect, and here's Alexander Walker. James outside. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. James has got 9 points now in the second half. MP, the pass to Ingram. Back to MP. Vassell outside. MP with it. Now here's Ingram. Over James. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by MP. Ingram's got 27.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And there's the screen. There's the 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And here's Connect outside. On target from range. Connect's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
MP outside. And the 3-pointer goes. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And they doubled up Doncic. Love for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Fox. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. James outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. Shot clock at 5. And James throws it down.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's MP. 21 points in the game. Fox left side. Back to MP. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Doncic outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. 1:51 left in the 3rd. And here's Connect outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean.
How many points does Vicky have? 7? I mean, when there's scoring like this.
He's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 42% in the 3rd. James passes to Alexander Walker. James, a screen on Vassell. Left side, Alexander Walker. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And here's MP. 23 points in the game. Back to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
And the Lakers shooting 40% so far in this one. Doncic, a screen on Vassell. 4-3. Rebound by San Antonio.
you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Doncic. Love a screen on Fox. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's pass to MP. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. 1 second left. No good there. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a taste.
Guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives to NBA.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight, MP.
You done.
Night, MP.
This motherfucker had more points. Yeah, where the fuck? Okay, so how the fuck are you scoring this many points? I'm confused, brother. So you're telling me you scored 20 points in the 4th quarter? Buddy, what? No, he scored 21 points in the 4th quarter. What the shit? That's crazy. LeBron had 37. LeBron's my poopy bear, you know, even though he sucks. Luka, you suck. Every game Luka's played against us has played bad. She said her pussy wet like water. Pussy wet like water. You're averaging 11 points a game. There's no shot that's a real stat. You're averaging 20. And nobody wants to trade for you? What the fuck is this shit? Is he really averaging that? Okay, so this guy just randomly pops off whenever he wants to. Yeah, that's fair. Don't want to play Boston, they're ass. Don't want to play New Orleans. God damn, you guys made the conference finals last year. I think we just go play the Lakers. Key game against OKC. OKC finished 8th last season. You had to go through the play-in tournament, lost in the first round. And you guys are the second seed this year. That makes no sense. Clippers were in the conference finals, and now they're 14th in the West. Toronto was ass last season. They're first at, 2K, what is going on? Their team is ass. How are they 17-8? We gotta play back-to-back games. I'm cool with that. Like, y'all motherfuckers were hooping last year. The Bulls are, I don't even know how the fucking Bulls are 16-11. Those motherfuckers are garbage.
Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal. Mogul-ish.
Shut your bitch ass. Sabai, you motherfucker. Where are my Jordan low runs 11? Where are my Jordan lows 11? Where are my lows? I used to have these. Yo, dead ass, I used to have these. It was this pair right here. Fuck it, let's use the shoes I used to wear in real life. Hey, yo! Leave it on this. Where are my breads 11? Where are my breadies? And I want the North Carolina ones too. Where are my breads? Yo, bitch. I don't see them. Where are they? That passport. These ones. Where are the low 11? Are they not in the game? Like, oh my god, be so fucking for real right now. Oh my god. See, this is why NBA Live was better shoe-wise. Bro, NBA Live, you could literally get whatever shoe you wanted, but you had to open them out of boxes, which was so satisfying. Holy shit, I just bought the Kyries, let's go! You don't get that excitement anymore in 2K. It's not really exciting about that.
So everyone that's supposed to be here has to.
Yeah, and the Kyries aren't in the game, kind of pisses me off. I mean, the KDs are in the game, the LeBronies are in the game. They don't even have the good pair of these. They don't have my red ones. No, this is why NBA Live was so much better shoe-wise. And like, you can't even put armbands on. I mean, yeah, you can, but I saw somebody with armbands on the cart. I used to wear headbands in 2K, bro. I used to yamming on people with a headband. My god. My speed is fine. Put it all in her mouth, bitches out, but going in and out. Burger really strong chain. Pull up with me, pull up with the gang. My chopper aim at you. Take out your head. I don't wanna hear that so baby. I really, hero kappa, he's not made for the streets. Tell you what it is. My dog was I forgive it. I get my fucking key. It's living on weekend. They're only. What happened to all the scorers from last year, motherfucker? You guys just don't know how to score now? There's one player with over 100. Yeah, what happened to the year prior? Like, look at all the rebounders, though. My fucking god. Is that shit? But I'm fucking myself way too hard. Way too hard. Way too hard. Are you kidding? We have to play the Celtics again? Brother, we beat you in the finals last year. Why do you want to do this to yourself? You fucking bitches, bro. I'm like, mama, bro.
Get after it, MP. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
I'm gonna sling my cock. Cock and ball torture. What would you know about cock and ball torture? What would you know about your mom getting bent over like the good girl that she is? My mom doesn't let me know. Why would I ever do that?
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip.
No, I don't.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Brandon Ingram.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, we've got De'Aaron Fox. MP out there with Ingram. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Castellan at the 2-guard spot. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, in talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
This is so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
Williams has gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents.
He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
A pass to Fox. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
How's that move for Fox? He is fearless.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Watch Luke Dort.
And the rejection by MP. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to start off the game. Pass to Wembanyama. MP with a screen on Holmgren. And that one, good.
They just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Holmgren. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fox with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting grade has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And Mark Degnaud calls timeout here. He's ready to...
Wait a minute. How old is 27? Oh my god, he's the oldest player on this. He's the oldest player on the team. He's 28. Dude,
talk things through with the team.
That's fucking insane, bro. It's such a young...
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Fader on the way. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Don't have that bad.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Here's Ingram.
Oh my god.
Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Williams from 10 feet out. A rebound by the Spurs.
Did that make you miss when I said that?
Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's what we
like. Time to rest him right now.
That's
just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Count it. Good.
Oh my
Ingram's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder trailing by 9.
Bro,
guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Over in the corner, Williams hits it from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
Some inexcusable defense. You cannot let Williams shake free from the corner.
MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way. And right now, everything going their way.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 9-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Williams. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on MP. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Thunder trailing by 11. Williams passes to Hartenstein.
What happened to Caruso?
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. MP deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama with it. Back to MP. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. And that one's good. Ingram.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
They get it back. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to MP. To the middle.
Dunk it on his bitch ass.
Holmgren against Wembanyama. Good D by Holmgren.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
MP against Williams. Outside for Wembanyama. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. 4 on the clock.
Bang, bang. Oh, my God.
And it's Ingram missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that one is good from Jerome.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to MP. And here is Ingram. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Still without a basket. From deep, Williams. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Thunder trailing by 14.
I love it.
Jerome passes to Williams. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's MP. 6 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, The other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Lakers played very well. He scored 23 points and a triple-double for all that effort. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud.
Oh, come on. They called a foul on that? Oh, that was a foul. Never mind.
And I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Basket Chang. And here is Holmgren. Guarded by Fox. Dort wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D. And there's your three.
Spurs leading by 6. MP inside. Defended by Dort. Sohan with the screen. MP. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Dort. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
MP, no good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Did he miss that? Oh, I blocked it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That one is good.
Oh, I thought I was gonna poster the fuck out of him, bro.
He's only missed one shot and 6 taken on the floor.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Williams kicks to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's MP for 3. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's MP making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Setting up teammates and getting bucket. Welcome back to the NBA.
Look at a replay of the
Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter.
Oh, why would you go that way?
The forwards are Dort and Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Jerome in at the point.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP outside. Back to Vassell. Puts one up from 19. Thunder with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Jerome. And it's MP with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
A pass to Fox. Fires from 14. That one good for 2. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, no, that's such a versatile scorer. Fox is superb at understanding when to take the mid-range.
Jerome passes to Holmgren. Down low. And he banks in the layup. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
MP kicks to Vassell. Dort against MP. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Shoots from the line. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 5.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
MP outside. Good on the triple. And the
I was
Spurs
about to
lead
say,
by
if I
16.
miss a green,
Guys,
what?
he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Dort with the bounce pass. Pass to Jerome. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Back to MP. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Ronnie. MP outside. Now, here's Fox. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist. Here tonight, Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Jerome. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here he goes. Here's Dort. It's good from long range. Dort's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
MP against Dort. Here's MP. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Wallace looking for an opening. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Thunder shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The three. No good. Shot missing.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Shoots it. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by MP. Ingram's got 22.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fox. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's San Antonio running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight. Win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous.
I like that.
And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
Looking at San Antonio, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
In the second half.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
I want to feel your in my heart.
Spurs leading by 22. We've got Brandon Ingram. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Wallace.
I went through this motherfucker's body.
Rebounded by Castle.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren against Ingram. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. And San Antonio shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking him. Oklahoma City shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the rejection by MP.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Wembanyama with it. And it's Wallace picking him up.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D8, the versatility. That is pretty special. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Williams.
You're a freaker, merchant.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. Wallace misses.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren, great length. That works for him all over the floor.
Wallace.
Okay, that should have been a block. My God.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Williams. To the inside. Here's Wallace. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Took him no time at all on that one. Castle's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Holmgren against Ingram. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Castle, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A three from MP. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
This game makes you perfectly
driving to the basket. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. It's in 5 for 12 so far.
And the scoring just goes up and up every year for Shea. That pull-up jumper, that's confirmation of how good he is.
Here's Fox. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
They get it again. Wembanyama. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Fox kicks to MP. Back to Fox. Pass to MP. The kick out to Fox. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Williams. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 24.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Williams against MP. Pass to Ingram. Over Holmgren. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Holmgren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Brandon Ingram.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Jerome, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. Roddy the pass to Vassell. MP against Williams. Here's Fox. Got a piece of it. For 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP finds Fox. MP outside. Rebound by...
Bro, what the fuck, 2K?
Williams.
Oh, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Inside. And it's Fox with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Zohan, the pass to MP. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Vassell. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter. MP outside. Fox kicks to MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 22 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't cash in from close range. And for the Spurs, they're shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. For the finish, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Fox finds MP. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. 25 points in the game.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Hartenstein with the screen on MP. It's Williams with the drive. Out to the wing. Here's Jerome. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Jerome's got 9.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Sohan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Williams, that's good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Fox deciding where to go with it. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. In transition, here come the Spurs. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williams can't hit. San Antonio's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jerome. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein. He had a nice open look right there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. That misses off the backboard. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Fox. Jerome passes to Holmgren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Substitution up.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
See ya, MP.
Why'd they only play him 1 minute? What? Anthony Edwards out for the season. That's fucking crazy. His career's over. Where are they? Where were they? They were 12. They were 12 and 6. That's wild. Out for the season is diabolical. Ruptured right Achilles. Oh, John Collins. No, his career's over. Somehow Ant-Man's out for the year, but OG isn't. And they were without Julius Randle. Oh yeah, their season's cooked. Ant-Man might be able to come back for the playoffs, but his season's over, brother. No. Oh yeah. Hear that sound? Oh, of course, Anthony. Of course, Anthony Davis is injured. Who would I guess? Who would I really find? And Kyrie Irving's out. Where are they in the standings? How, bruh? This team is buns. Bro, if this team makes it to the finals of the league, this is all actually in my draft. Minnesota could beat OKC. Oh, can I get a? Oh yeah, a little bit of a fart for me, Daddy.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
You say, yeah.
They're ready to light it up tonight.
Your little boo thing. You're my little boo thing.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, and you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday out there with Gary Trent. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, we feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Ingram against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Trent passes to Brown. And it's off from three-point range.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Fox. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown jams it in.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP passes to Fox. MP kicks to Ingram. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Tatum. A rebound by the Spurs.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Cancel. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. For sure.
The kick out to Tatum. And here's Trent outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Back to MP. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Celtics trail by 10.
Oh my god, my pussy's wet. Oh shit.